Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Tuesday the 17th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day weather-wise. Temperature was gorgeous, absolutely just amazing, to the point it actually got chilly in the evening. It was ridiculous how it got nice and cool. So, got this morning, got a few things taken care of. My day kind of got really screwed up in the whole process. I was supposed to have a dog that I do a dog like daycare on weekly kind of thing. Couple days here, 4 days here, 4 days there kind of deal, and got pushed back till tomorrow. So her schedule got messed around and got changed around and stuff with work. So it is what it is. So kind of just deal with it. It's not the end of my world. I just kind of I had plans for today that involved him that didn't take place. So got a few things taken care of though. Got a few things moved around here and there. Decided I was going to run up to Ormond Beach and work on my father-in-law's door. He, long ass story there, but he helped some, I don't know, homeless degenerate. I don't know what the hell she was. Some moocher type chick that had been in and out of jail and stuff, and blah blah crap. Brought her in the house, like 20 years old. It's a whole fucking mess of things that was what it was. But they left her dog in the house while they went to the store to buy her a new phone. I don't know the whole. I tried to ignore a lot of it, but the dog tore the shit out of the door. And this was back pre-COVID thing, and just tore the hell out of the door and stuff. Anxiety, separation type crap. And I have left the door unfixed. One, because he didn't want to spend the money to pay an actual professional, and two, he never actually even asked me. And three, the most important reason why I did not offer to fix it until now was I wanted him to see that door over and over and over and over again to remind him of his stupid decisions he made. And even though his daughter and myself told him what he was doing was dumb, this was not. I wanted to make sure he really sunk in. So decided to go up and get the door. Basically, Bruce and I ran up there in the truck. Pop went and measured the door real quick, make sure the exact measurements. Had my wife measure, but it was a while back when I had her measure it. I kind of wasn't certain. I kind of forgot what she told me and whatnot. So I just went and measured it, kind of got the exact dimensions of the whole thing. Went to the store, and it's just a flat, smooth panel door, flush panel door, whatever you call it. And they didn't have me pre-drilled with the handles. So I was like, okay, screw it. I'll just grab a 6-panel door here. It's a couple dollars more, but I want to buy the jig to do the handle jig, the drill out because I don't have the jig. And I can do it without the jig, but it's just way easier with the jig. So went ahead, held it, grabbed the door, went back to the house, grabbed a cat door for him. Headed back there, full intention. I'm like, hey, I'll get this thing all ready to go. Then he can paint it whatever color he wants. It comes pre-primered from the factory, and he can pick out what kind he wants. Put a couple coats on it, nothing else. Hit it with a spray paint gun, and get a really cool, really cool design, really cool paint, heavy coat on it, whatever. It's got heavy, deep, beautiful wood grain. It looks more like an exterior door. We're just going from the garage into the house. It should look more like an exterior door. So went ahead, get there, and realized that whenever they built this house, they put the door handle about 3/4 of an inch lower than a stock door. And I was like, it's just far enough away for me to fix that right. If it was an inch or two down or an inch or two up, could have just drilled a new hole, all good. Put a new striker in, all good. Nope. It's just far enough down that it's going to still catch the tip of it, so you're going to lose a lot of the strength and a lot of the wear. And I'm like, son of a bitch. So decided to hell with it. Took that door back, grabbed a flat flush door, which is unfinished, untreated, raw wood that I have to get a coating on it, some kind of sealer on it, it's going to varnish on it, something before I can give it to him, because it's going to just stain up. It's going to just, any hand marks that's going to go off, the cat's going to ruin it, all that kind of stuff. So measured off where the hinges should be, measured off a lot of stuff. It is what it is, and said heck with it. What's he over there doing? Can't even see what the hell he's doing. I got a dog that's that, yeah, so, oh, okay. He likes to dig a few holes here and there, so I got to kind of keep an eye on his dumbass. But went ahead, measured off everywhere I think exactly the hinges should be. Brought it home, routed out the hinges. Actually, take the old door back, bought a new door, brought the door back. Grabbed some polyurethane to finish it, and they only had two. I didn't have enough there, so I have to go into Home Depot tomorrow and do that whole thing to finish off what I can get for it. But I went ahead, got the door. This kid that helped me at Home Depot was just a douche nozzle of so many levels, to the point it was bad enough. The 4 interaction I had with him, the last one I looked at, I said, "See, you're fucking worthless, huh?" And the guys looked at me like, what? And I was like, what the hell? So I did call back in, spoke to a manager, let him know. I said, hey man, not for nothing, but your guy over here in your door department is on the worthless side. And I kind of told him exactly what it was and stuff, and this and that. And he's like, hey, I appreciate it. If you don't tell us, we don't know, yada yada kind of thing. So basically I went ahead and headed back home. Got here, routed out where the hinges need to go, drilled out for the door handles, sanded it all down, put a couple coats of finish on it, sand in between coats, put another couple coats of finish on it, and it started getting cold, and not really cold, but it started getting cool enough in the night that I didn't want to put another coat on it, and also had a little dew, so I had to bring it back in the house so I can get it to basically finish drying off inside, so I don't have to worry about the whole process there of getting water on it and ruining the thing. This is that dog that I was talking about, likes to dig some holes and likes to get himself in trouble, don't you? This is a police academy dog, Flunk Out. Was doing real well in the training and stuff, blah blah. This wasn't aggressive enough. Did not have the attack in him. So he is a wussy, but he's a great little lover. He's got this high-pitched, squirrely bark that's super annoying, but it is what it is. Chews up giant sticks and stuff. The dog's just he's fun, but boy, he's a handful. He really is a handful. So he's definitely it is what it is. So, but yeah, I got the Dora done. Karen got home from work. I went ahead and went for my run. On her way home from work, I was running, decided she's going to walk without me instead of waiting around for it. Got home, got myself a shower. We started chatting and talking about different things about there's a house I'm trying to get. We got a appointment for Saturday at 11 a.m. to go look at a duplex that might work for us and Karen's father. Put him on one half, us on the other half, and be able to swing that whole process there and make that work. So we got to do some checking to see how that will go down. But the financing on a duplex, I found out, is higher interest, which is dumb. Multifamily, they charge you more interest than a single family. Makes no damn sense at all. Second off, because it's higher taxes, but it's technically two homes kind of thing, the payment's higher, so they want to loan us less money, so we need like $107,000 down, which is a lot, so it is what it is. We're trying to figure out how we can work around that and maybe get a couple other things and go from there, but we'll see. We got to look at the house. It might not be anything we want to deal with at all to begin with, and be no fun and dealing with it at all. So we'll see. And they also want 6 months of payments in a bank account. It could be in a stock market account, it could be in a savings. Don't have to move around. Just they want to show I have proof of 6 month payment. And my thought is, who the hell? Like I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But like on a regular house, if I bought this house, I don't have to show them a dollar payment. I was gonna show them my 3% down or 5% down. It doesn't make any sense at all. But they want $107,000 out of pocket, and then another additional, $12,000 or so. I'm like, what the? It doesn't make sense. But I don't get it. I thought it's a rental. I don't know. It's a whole thing. So I'm fighting with that one. Also said if I could produce a lease for a renter that's willing to move into here, they could count that as income on the property, a signed lease, even though they've not moved in, even though they've not paid a dime, even though nothing, they'll count that as certified income. Although the house I sold on payments in Iowa that I get a check every month for, I've been getting a check every month for years now, and they still got like 9 years left to pay. That doesn't count as income because that's a payment on a mortgage, not a rental. I had no clue why that shit works. So I thought about just writing up a lease and be like, hey, I got this lease here. Agent person's gonna da, but then no, they get to move in. So like, what the hell? It doesn't make sense because our goal is to sell off either this place or her dad's house, hopefully her dad's house, and then pay off half that mortgage and go from there. But it is what it is. So we will definitely, we'll see. I guess we got to look at it Saturday. If I get too involved in it, trying to figure it all out, then finally get there Saturday and hate the place, then it doesn't matter. Because it's on the verge of a crappier, it's one road over from a crappy road, and it's not the greatest location in the world, but it'll put us next door to her dad, which will give us a chance to actually, take care of him, keep him out of a nursing home in much longer time, which is what our goal here is not necessarily to have the greatest house, but to have a place that we can keep her father out of nursing home longer, which will make his quality of life better, which will make our quality of life less because we have more work and we have more care to take care of him. But it's one of the things you sacrifice for family and you deal with that kind of thing. So it is what it is. But yeah, other than that, went ahead, we had leftover pork chops, went ahead and basically made up some ramen noodles and diced up my pork chops, tiny little bits, and then pan fried them, seared them up super crunchy and crispy. Oh my god, that pork chop was amazing, all diced up like that, and I'm going to do that again. I had never done it before, and almost made like my pork chop almost like a little tiny cube bacon thing. It was delicious. So that right there was actually good. We had ramen noodles with pork chops. Why not? So always laugh at the whole joke there, but we'd rather eat. I asked her way back when we were getting together because her ex was telling her how she couldn't afford to live on her own and da. So would you rather eat ramen noodles with me or steak with him? And her answer was ramen noodles with me. So there for a while, every week, at least once a week, we eat ramen noodles to kind of hold that that theme of that whole thing. And then we kind of went off. Now I eat ramen noodles like every 6 months because we can afford not to. So it is what it is. But yeah, that's all we got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.